Hi there, thank you for watching this video. My name is Sitembiso Pride Shabangu and I am a first year veterinary technology student at TUT. Today we'll be looking at a hypothetical situation. In this hypothetical situation, I am a vet tech and partner at Animal Love Clinic. In the clinic we have 3 departments: the lab where I work, the operating area, and the reception. We get a call in the morning from the owner of Happy Farm. I ask the owner what's wrong, and he explains to me that one of his cows is lethargic and not eating and suffering from rumen stasis. I note what he says to me, and then I follow by asking him if they did anything to try to relieve the cow's stress. They explained that they inserted a tube into the cow to induce vomiting. I asked if that made the cow feel any better, and they explained that it did not. So that's where I start to get concerned. I start to think that maybe there might be something else wrong, so naturally I ask for a blood sample. The blood sample is sent to me within a day. So when I get the blood sample, I know that I'm going to perform a blood smear so that I can be able to look at the blood sample using a microscope. First, this is the procedure. First, make sure blood sample is sent over as soon as possible. Get slides. Grab blood from lab tubes. Use pipette to extract the blood. Using pipette, drop a dot of blood onto the slide. Hold the slide at about a 45 degree angle to the bottom slide. Pull back top slide until it makes contact with the blood. Slide forward quickly. Wait for stain to dry for about 10 minutes. Label sample and patient's name. Stain smears unless samples are being sent to a reference lab. 4 fluids are used for the process. The technique is called the dip quick stain. The first stain is the fixative, which will fix the cells to the slide. Dip 5 times into fixative. Dip 5 times into dye solutions, and then dip 5 times into water. Analyzing sample. Find monolayer near the end of blood smear. Should you find immunoglobins, which in this hypothetical is what I have found, then something is definitely wrong. Immunoglobins. They are antibodies produced by plasma cells. They protect the body from antigens but are also an indication of an underlying issue. Issues with antibodies in cattle vary and can also be used as an indication for an even larger problem, such as fungal infection and molds in crops that cows eat. So they could be a big problem with the farm. Some toxogen molds include Aspergillus penicillium, Diplodia, Fusarium trichodes, Fusarium verticillioides, Gibberella. Each of these toxins produce other toxins. Aspergillus produces aflatoxin, which is an indicator for drought in crops and is toxic to cattle and people. Let's assume we find Aspergillus in the sample. Then the vet would diagnose the cattle and prescribe appropriate antibiotics. Possibly order them online from somewhere.